If you are a senior who travels outside the US more than once a year, buying medical coverage separately for every trip may not be the smartest approach. After reviewing available choices over the years for my own international travel, the one medical plan I always choose is the BCBS Multi-Trip Platinum plan offered under Blue Cross Blue Shield Global Solutions. Your health, travel schedule, and existing insurance may be different, so review the actual policy documents and speak with a licensed insurance professional before purchasing coverage. I find it convenient that one policy covers an unlimited number of international trips during the year, and each trip can be up to 70 days. It covers pre-existing conditions, provides substantial medical coverage, and includes up to $500,000 for emergency medical transportation. But there are several qualifications and limitations you need to understand before deciding whether it is right for you. Welcome back to Wealth Horizons, where we discuss practical ways to protect not only our money, but also our health, independence, and quality of life during retirement. This video was written and developed by a real 66-year-old human using AI tools. It is for educational purposes and reflects my personal experience. This video is not sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield Global Solutions. I am not soliciting the sale of insurance, and I do not receive compensation if you purchase this plan. The first reason I choose the BCBS Multi-Trip Platinum plan is its simplicity. The policy covers an unlimited number of international trips during its annual coverage period. You do not have to purchase a new medical policy every time you leave the country. The first 70 days of each international trip are covered, so you must return home between trips. But there is no stated annual limit on the number of qualifying trips you can take, which makes it especially attractive for a retiree who visits Panama, Mexico, the Philippines, or other international destinations more than once during the year. For example, if your typical visit to Panama or the Philippines lasts 30 to 60 days, every one of those trips fits comfortably inside the 70-day limit. However, that limit applies separately to each trip. If you remain abroad longer than 70 days, the days after the 70th day are not covered by this plan. Remember, this is travel medical insurance for frequent trips, and not health insurance for someone living abroad continuously. The second reason I choose the BCBS Multi-Trip Platinum plan is the medical benefit. For an insured person under age 70, the plan currently provides a maximum medical benefit of up to $1 million during the policy period. Beginning at age 70, the maximum benefit is reduced to $200,000 for people ages 70 through 95. That age reduction is important. A 69-year-old and a 70-year-old do not receive the same medical maximum, even though both may buy the plan. The Platinum plan has a $100 deductible per insured person for the policy period. After that deductible is satisfied, covered professional and hospital services are generally paid at 100% of reasonable charges, subject to the policy's terms, exclusions, and maximums. Covered services include physician visits, diagnostic testing, surgery, anesthesia, inpatient hospital care, and ambulatory surgery. This is not merely an accident policy. It provides travel medical coverage when an unexpected illness or injury requires treatment outside the United States. For seniors, one of the plan's most important features is coverage for pre-existing conditions. By the time we reach retirement, many of us are managing something such as high blood pressure, diabetes, a heart condition, arthritis, or another ongoing medical issue. The company's website states that the BCBS Multi-Trip Platinum plan covers medical care and emergency medical transportation associated with pre-existing conditions. That does not mean every conceivable treatment will automatically be approved. The care must still be covered under the policy and medically necessary. Exclusions, benefit limits, and claims procedures still apply. But the inclusion of pre-existing conditions removes one of the most concerning exclusions seniors often encounter when looking at travel medical coverage. The next major benefit is emergency medical transportation. The policy provides up to $500,000 per trip for covered emergency medical transportation services. That includes emergency medical evacuation, repatriation, and the repatriation of mortal remains. Medical evacuation does not necessarily mean an automatic flight back to your house or your preferred hospital in the US. It generally means medically necessary transportation to an appropriate facility when suitable treatment is not available where you are. Believe me, a life flight from your island resort hotel to a major hospital is not cheap, and Blue Cross Blue Shield Global Solutions must be involved in determining and coordinating that transportation. Bear in mind that many first-rate hospitals exist in Panama, the Philippines, and other foreign locales, so don't be biased. Would you be surprised to know that St. Luke's Hospital in Metro Manila is among the top 250 hospitals in the world, or that Pacifica Salud Hospital in Panama City is affiliated with Johns Hopkins, and that many of the facilities in the Blue Cross Blue Shield Global Solutions network are direct billing, so that you don't have to deal with paying out of pocket and then trying to get reimbursed. That coordination is nearly as important as the dollar benefit. During a medical crisis in another country, you do not want your family attempting to locate an air ambulance, obtain medical records, find an accepting hospital, and arrange international transportation on its own. So, rely on the Blue Cross Blue Shield Global Solutions team, as that is what they do through a 24-hour global assistance center, coordinating care and, when medically necessary, arranging covered transportation. The plan also provides access to an international network of physicians and hospitals in more than 190 countries. Direct billing can be extremely valuable because some international hospitals require payment or a guarantee of payment before providing non-emergency treatment or before discharging a patient. Direct billing is not guaranteed at every facility, so I would use the company's app or contact its assistance center before receiving care whenever the situation allows. The plan currently includes unlimited telemedicine consultations at no additional charge, which could be useful for a non-emergency illness that does not require an immediate hospital visit. The Multi-Trip Platinum plan also provides up to $5,000 for covered outpatient prescription drugs purchased outside the United States. It includes limited emergency dental benefits, including up to $300 for treatment required because of an injury and up to $300 for relief of dental pain. There is also an emergency family travel benefit of up to $2,500 under qualifying circumstances when an insured person is confined to a hospital. Now, these benefits are useful, but the real value is the combination of medical coverage, pre-existing condition protection, assistance in locating care, potential direct billing, and emergency medical transportation. Now let's discuss eligibility, because not everyone qualifies. The plan is available only to US citizens and legal residents aged 95 or younger. You must also be enrolled in a qualifying primary health plan, such as Medicare, a qualifying Medicare Advantage plan, an Affordable Care Act Marketplace plan, an employer health plan, or another qualifying individual health plan. According to the company's eligibility language, that primary plan must be designed as the first payer of claims and must have coverage limits exceeding $50,000 per incident or per year. Notice the word exceeding. A plan capped at exactly $50,000 may not satisfy that definition. I would confirm eligibility directly with the company before purchasing the policy. Please note that Medicaid and health benefits provided by the VA do not qualify as primary health insurance for this particular plan. And your initial purchase must be completed in the US before you depart on your trip. Bear this in mind. This is international travel medical insurance, not comprehensive trip cancellation insurance. Its baggage benefit is limited, and the main purpose of the policy is not reimbursing airfare, hotels, or the full value of a cancelled vacation. For comprehensive trip cancellation insurance, I would choose to layer in the Allianz Travel Insurance All Trips plan. More on that in another video. For a senior taking only one international trip, an annual policy may or may not make financial sense, but for my own travel plans and my peace of mind, I choose the BCBS Multi-Trip Platinum plan because it's always ready to go when I am. Before purchasing, obtain a personalized quote. Confirm that your primary health plan satisfies the eligibility requirements and read the current certificate of insurance for your state. If you found this information helpful, please like the video, subscribe to Wealth Horizons, and share it with another senior who travels internationally. Because the best time to understand your travel medical coverage is before you need it.